Hello guys, I'm Dyslexic and welcome to X for Reemergence. So, I left you guys off building the station and I've reached a decision. Let's go into this. So this is the station I've created. I think it looks nice. At least I like it. Half a circle, not as large, not too big. Still a lot of potential, a lot of room to grow. I could actually add another docking port over here, another docking port over there. Like I said, there's a lot of room for improving. But this is not the station that I said that was going to be making the Claytronics. It was just too much going on. So I decided to go to what I will call I think it's like intermediate products, which I will build up, and everything that's quote unquote like high tech, and I'm going to be referring to like these tags over here. These are going to be the high techs. These are products that are actually not used in any of the other modules, with the exception of your equipment dock, shipping ports. Well, what am I saying? Like the equipment dock, the wharf, and the shipyard. Until my knowledge, and unless I'm mistaken, but every one of these will have their own dedicated stations. They will go from your base product all the way up to your intermediate product, and then we will ship them off to something else. Now, these stations, they're still expensive. 41 million. Like, damn. It's still a lot. It requires 13,000 Claytronics. How is my Claytronic factory holding up right now? It is currently having 906 because it is still building. Oh, it takes forever to get that done. But once that is done, it will be fantastic. Now, I could just go ahead and just give him the 1.6 million, but I don't want to because I'm stubborn. Very much so. As part of the as the advanced schematics, the union contracts and stuff like that, I'm not going to be paying too much attention to them because there's a whole like equation behind them, and they actually shared it on Discord, which is fantastic. I really like that they're so open about that. But I do not have enough knowledge into Excel to actually make that work. So what's the idea? What's the goal? Well, I do apologize for actually making you go through that, but I'm currently sitting on almost 34 million. Can't even build two of these stations together. We're going to be waiting until the electronics is done. Then we're starting to move over. Like I said, I want to consolidate over here. We're going to be distributing wares like everywhere into the galaxy. And once that is done, oh, the split guys are going to be... Oh, they are having issues. The inner split in me wants to help them. But we're not going to right now. We're going to be focusing on our own economy because this mod pack is going to be difficult enough. So yeah, this will go over time. Claytronics, as you can see, microchips, they're getting there. I also have an idea on building up this limited fleet. Now, currently, this fleet is just this behemoth Vanguard class, which is great. But I recently was playing the Star Wars mod pack, and I am currently loving these type of ships. These are amazing, actually. We're going to be building, I'm going to say like 5 of these Horus class. Let's go a high preset. Combat engines. Well, yeah, sure. Yeah, let's go with combat engines. Shields, of course, the best ones. Turrets. Okay, so I'm going to decide to go with flag, and reason for it is these ships, they will most likely be attacked by smaller fighters. I don't want them to get near anything too large. These are going to be carrier ships, and they need to make sure they are able to deal with small ships attacking them whilst their, let's say, quote unquote, loads are being delivered to the front lines. As for these, we'll just keep this standard, although I don't think the Marines are going to be too interested on these. We'll just keep it the way it is. So let's build up to 5. That means that we are going to have 5 times 4, right? It's 20. We have room for 20 small fighters. And I do not want to use bombers on these because I don't want them to go around stations collecting goods. I want them to deliver Eclipse Vanguards on a high preset, combat engines with combat thrusters, high shields. The weapons is Jetta, and I could go with maybe like Arc. These are plasma throwers. Okay, so this is going to be the layout I want to go with. It's going to be the heavy shatter gun as well as the arc discharges to get rid of shields. And then another heavy one. So it's going to be anti-shields and just in your face damage that. The only downside of these weapons for me is that there is a bounce off. And the bounce off is especially troublesome if you're getting assistance from other factions. So there is a possibility that you might up hitting a ship from another faction. So yeah, also the ships are quite expensive. You do not just want to throw them away. But still, I think it might actually be worth it. But I do not have the money to deal with that. Of course, story of my life. Let's confirm 9. How far are these? These are actually done. Yeah, we'll save up money, build up these little ships, assign them to the Bohemian Vanguard, and what will we do? Well, unfortunately, we're going to be continuing with the Boron mission over here, and I think when will I stop doing that mission? I think once the Boron gates are being done, or the network in the asteroid fields. Then we can actually stop. So we're going to be setting this to active. I'm going to be flying up to the destination. If I get enough money to build more small ships, I will do so. But I will start using this fleet to start policing the Heretics End area and just get rid of anything that's going to be bugging my station's ships. Or I'm going to be considering this is going to be my territory with the watchful gaze. Especially once we claim it. There's an object over there. What is that? It's a gate. I need to check that out. Yeah. I'm going to be checking that out.
I was asked to drop my cargo.
Of course you were asked to drop your cargo. What else did you do? Right, see you in a second, guys. Oh, that was absolutely inactive. That is gorgeous.
Engaged.
Never mind, nothing interesting there. There's one thing over here that's an abandoned ship. It's a mining ship. The model is a grouper. Definitely will take that. More or less for the money. I unfortunately was not really able buying more ships yet, and we also lost a freighter in Getsufune. And it just reminds me that we do want to consolidate those stations, and the second we want to start building these, whether it needs power or anything, we are going to be tearing down these stations, just getting into our own comfortable little corner of the galaxy, and then spreading out where we need to, where we want to, and just considering what the options are. But this just, it's too spread out that's our solar power plant will have to be moved, and that will bring, oh, that's going to be bringing issues as well. Because currently it's like 2 jumps to the quote-unquote like main hub. It can actually reach all the way over here, I believe. If it's a 5-star, well, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It will not do that once we get into Heretic's End. So 1, 2, 3, 4. So we'll definitely, this distribution station is going to be very, very important, especially with the energy cells. They will have a very busy job just transporting stuff. And I think that is definitely when we want to consider getting large ships. Expedition forces over there, and we'll just see what they want. We need to talk to Lada. There's going to be a lot of boring Boron conversation. It's fine. It's fine.
Minotaur, Vanguard.
We'll get there.
Autopilot.
Alright, let's go dock up. See you where you want. I think this is the part where we'll actually get that ship. I love the docking for these ships, though. The Boron ships are great.
In all my days.
But the
equilibrium of function and ergonomics.
a massive amount of conversation is just
My current abode is
somewhat
penurious in
annoying.
comparison.
So yeah, all we have to do, and I say all we have to do, just make sure the car don't be too much of a bother. I do apologize for skipping all of this story. Like I said, I'm not a fan.
Disappointing introduction.
So yeah. We use force, try to avoid at all costs.
The alliance of the
The exemplary host. There was almost a fight between those guys. Yet he was an exemplary host, of course. 10 million. Okay, that's looking way more like it. I do need to get myself 3 more for this particular one. That will bring our forces up to like 12. We're definitely going to be prioritizing those first, because when we make the switch, I do want to make sure that we have forces to deal, basically deal with the skill plate pack. That was all fine. Let's add this. How many can I do? 3. Let's confirm. And I could still bleed my stations dry, but I kind of don't want to. Because, you know, it just makes me wait even longer. It makes me wait even longer because I kind of like getting that passive money. So let's get in here. Where the hell was that? Oh wait, it has that. Actually, I like this part where you. Where is the button?
Mako.
Oh wait, it's here.
I am already familiar with the gate in Ocean of Fantasy. If you supply me with
I
the
like this.
necessary equipment and provide me with a few points.
Yay!
Entering system.
Sanctum
of Darkness.
Sanctuary of Darkness. So I don't like it, but you have to stay into the red zones. It will go to the left, goes up to the left to the jump gate. That's basically the route which we will have to fly. We do have to get some nav beacons at some point to mark how to fly.
Then we will quite.
Okay, I think this is where we will need to go either a bit more straight up or to the left. I'm thinking more to that point, but there is a car installation. Okay, nacelle. Let's get rid of. Oh, this is a cinematic. excuse me. Seriously, what's going on? I've had this problem now a few times where I actually had to like ask out save map not functioning, which is weird. So yeah, I need to save again, then load it back up, and then it will work again. I need to check if there was an update or anything, because this is it could also just be with Kingdom's End that it's just not really working as they want it to be. Oh well, let's go check that out.
Forager.
Okay, finally something to do, huh? Let's go. We don't have too many, but this should be this should not be too difficult. Although with this mod pack, I really don't know.
Forager.
I might have actually had more use to my other ship, but
Forager.
I'm expecting to get a bit of hull damage here. Maybe none. Which would also be okay. Alright, well that was a lot easier than I thought. Tractor everything in.
Yes. Your display of skill was altogether impressive. I just hope this commotion does not result in a more severe and unwelcome reaction.
Our science team has pored over the data that Neela T was able to lift from the cache. While we have not yet completed our examination of the Sanctuary of Darkness cache, it is quite obviously the most promising of the gates. Despite the additional challenges the Ka'ak will represent.
More dangerous, perhaps. But I'm afraid that things are not going well in Ocean of Fantasy either. The system's planet is devastated and completely uninhabitable.
Perhaps, once the provinces have re-established their economy, they can attempt some terraforming. For now, this expedition needs you to map out safe passage for a larger fleet to navigate through Sanctuary of Darkness. You can use nav beacons to determine an appropriate route. Just stay clear of the Ka'ak installations.
Yeah, I don't have nav
And
beacon
other hazardous
switches.
regions, obviously. For a better overview of the task in hand, do not hesitate to consult your map.
So I'm thinking I might either give. Well, we don't have a pilot in there. Otherwise, I could have given the air pilot just the order just to go this route. But we need plenty of nav beacons. Although, do I actually have? Oh, actually, we do have a good amount of them. Oh, they provide you with them. I'm so grateful that we
Autopilot. Disengage.
did take the ship they provide you. Let's quickly do this. Okay, which way do we need to go in a second? To the dead area. Great. So let's go drop one. Now, they need to overlap. So, can I see the range? Oh no, they don't tell you, huh? Alright, that's annoying. I think it's like 30 kilometers. So let's set guidance over there.
Autopilot engaged.
Or I should start from the other side. There was something with this quest.
Danger.
Yeah. So I believe it has something to do with this. It tells you now, like this, if you place one over here and the circle continues over there, then it should be fine. So let's set guidance over there.
Autopilot engaged.
See, now that the circle has continued more to the right. So when clicking this, okay, we need to be like somewhere over here. Should be fine.
Yes, it looks like you have found a route. Nicely done,
That wasn't too
explorer.
badly. I could have used one
Everyone,
less.
move in. The expedition shall now establish a scientific outpost. This may be the beginning of a most fruitful
The
phase in our
Boron
journey
is
together.
building a defensive station over here. Now that's interesting. I don't think they used to do that. But at least they are now. Okay, well they tell us to go somewhere else in a second. Unfortunately, guys, that's going to be reaching the end of my of this video. So I will continue this mission, but I think that this should actually be almost ready. There's plenty of Claytronics. I still do not really understand why they choose not to. Oh, that's the reason. There you go. It should be filling up relatively fast. Once this is done, we are going to be moving those bases. So the Claytronics is over here in second contact. Even if we have the bases over here that provide the microchips, it will be like 1, 2, 3, 4 jumps with a level 5 manager. If we have them, we should actually be able... Well, we don't have them. That's... Well, he's close, though. He is close. Not even the distribution guy can do it. That's a problem, huh? Well, it's a problem that's almost fixed. So this is almost a level 5 as well. It's only the morale that's really holding him down. This is clearly a 4. Getting 4.5, close to 5. Yeah, once those stations are in this area, we should be able to provide like solid materials, but this is why we need a fleet. The skill plate pack, they have large ships and they will be problematic if we do not prepare. So I'm considering adding like actual defenses. I cannot really remember. Did I do that over here? Yeah, we actually did. But, yeah, we still need to get weapons on that. So, yeah, there's a lot. There's still quite a bit before I'm willing to make this jump. I will continue, like, designing stations. I don't want them to look constantly the same. I've done it in the past. It's boring. I don't want to. But yeah, these are going to be ours. We'll see when these inactive gates open up. If they open up, it's possible that in the future they will add more systems. I'm not sure. Not sure how that mechanics works, actually. If you do know, let me know in the comments and I'll thank you for it. Yeah, like I said, that's it for now. Not too much to show. I do apologize for that. We're building up the fleet. We are designing stations. We're doing the Boron missions. Next time, hopefully, getting closer and closer of consolidating all of our stations into these 2 areas. That is the first goal, and then the second goal is defending the Argon Federation. Maybe just get the blueprints. and just see what happens. Yeah, like I said, thank you for watching. Hope you enjoyed. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, that sort of stuff, and I'll see you next time. Bye bye.